Welcome to our podcast, Behind Closed Doors. I'm your host, Daniela, here with co-host Isabella.
Hi.
Destiny.
Hi.
And Elise.
Hi.
Okay.
Well, if you just turn it back on.
Wait, pause it.
Girl.
Starting off with the top 10. Restart.
Girl.
Starting off with the top 8 serial killers in the U.S. The first one is Dennis Rader. The second one is Ted Bundy. The third one is John Wayne Gacy. The fourth one is Sam Little. The fifth one is Jeffrey Dahmer. The sixth one is David Berkowitz. And the seventh is Richard Cunningham. And the eighth is Belle Gunness.
Alright, is that like
So-
in like order, like least to like most, or like?
Well, it's the first one, Dennis Rader, is the top one in the U.S. in 2021. So
Oh
we
yeah.
have changed.
What did he do? I don't know.
I don't know. I only know about Ted Bundy and
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy we are going to be talking about today, his name is Ronald Defeo Jr. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. I may be saying it wrong. He was born September 21st, 1951 in New York. He died at the age of 69 in Albany Medical Center, Albany, New York. His spouses were Nissa Burke Halter, married 2012 to 2015, and his second spouse was Barbara Pucco, married 1994 to 1999. His siblings are Don Defeo, Allison Defeo, Matthew, John Matthew Defeo, Mark Defeo, and his parents are Ronald Defeo, XR, and Louis Defeo. His convictions are second-degree murder, 6 counts. If Defeo killed someone with a gun, it was mostly .35 caliber lever action Marlin 3.36C rifle.
So he killed like 2. So he killed 6 people.
No, he killed more, but
That's like the only ones they counted as.
well, yeah, because it was already at life by that point.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The first thing we're going to be talking about is convicted killer Ronald Defeo Jr. In the early evening of November 13, 1974, Ronald Defeo Jr., known as Butch by family and friends, walked into a hometown bar in Amityville to have a drink. John Altieri, one of the patrons, recalled Defeo shouting, "My father and mother have been shot." Altieri and 4 other barflies piled into 23-year-old Defeo's car and drove to his family's 3-story house in the tiny hamlet in Long Island, New York. While Defeo waited in the car, Altieri and the others went up to the second floor. One of them called 911 after they found the bodies of Defeo's 4 siblings, 18-year-old Dawn, 13-year-old Allison, 12-year-old Mark, and 7-year-old John Matthew. The New York Times reported that the Suffolk County Police detectives subsequently discovered the bodies of Defeo's parents, 43-year-old Ronald S.R. and 42-year-old Louise. The 6 victims who were found in their beds wearing pajamas had each been shot in the back with a rifle. The following day, homicide investigators arrested Defeo, charging him with murder. His parents, sisters, and brothers, Defeo eventually confessed to shooting them during his police interview. "Once I started, I just couldn't stop," said Defeo. He also claimed voices from the house turned him into a killer. At the time, Defeo also faced accusations of being a heavy drinker and drug user. Defeo was also possibly motivated by greed, thinking he would inherit his parents' asset if he killed all of his family. There theorizes Paulo Uraburo and a Hofstroff University professor emeritus who lived in Amityville as a teen and was friends with Don Defeo. Defeo, who died in prison in 2021, he was 69, never disclosed his true motives for gunning down his entire family. But for some journalists in Amityville, natives who followed the case for decades, Defeo's murderous rampage was rooted in years of conflict with his father, as well as jealousy towards his siblings, whom he believes his parents doted on more than him. I think his primary motive was financial, Ouroboros says. Tells A&E true crime. But I believe he was motivated by his growing anger and hatred for his father, and he was possibly resentful of the attention down and the little one he got.
The black sheep of a devout Catholic family.
Stop recording.
So he killed like his who did he kill again? Like
He could kill his mother, his father, and all of his siblings.
why? Like why?
Because he thought if they all died, then he would get all the money and he'd be financially stable.
That's like the weirdest thing. You like. Why would you want to kill your family?
Just for some money.
Just for some money.
The black sheep of a devout Catholic family in the early 1970s. The devout... Oh!
Pause it.
What word have you had going? Always start.
Wait, pause.
The black sheep of a devout Catholic family in the early 1970s. The Defeos moved from Brooklyn to a 5-bedroom Dutch colonial house in Amityville, and soon became a part of the community. Ronald Defeo Jr. would regularly give a neighbor rides to her job, and the entire family watched over another neighbor whose husband died. The New York Times reported the Defeos also held Sunday prayer huddles and a large fountain statue of St. Joseph holding a baby Jesus in their front yard.
So after he would kill them, he went to their statue in the front of their house, and it's like St. Joseph holding the baby Jesus. And he would pray and ask for forgiveness.
Oh.
So, like,
Wow.
it's okay because
It's okay
he
because
asked
he like.
for forgiveness. It's
Yeah.
okay, he just shot his entire family. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Can you not read it?
No, I can read it. I just can't say it.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. Okay. Ouroboros and Don Defeo attended the same Catholic elementary school and went.
Oh, my neck. Wait, that actually hurts so bad.
And when they were teens, they played for the same neighborhood softball team. She was the sweet and funny girl, Urbana. I can't say that.
Let me see.
I can't say that one's name.
Wait, which one?
My bad. I just can't say it.
Oh, my booty cheek.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. Okay, Ouroboros. Ouroboros says it was at her house for a lot of family pool parties.
Just restart that whole one.
First, yeah. Ouroboros and Don Defeo attended the same Catholic elementary school. And when they were teens, they played for the same neighborhood softball team. She said she was the sweetest and funniest girl, Ouroboros said. It was at her house for a lot of family pool parties. Ronald Defeo's was the black sheep.
Defeo.
Defeo.
It's okay, I did that too.
Ronald Defeo was the black sheep. Ouroboros said The Italian family's firstborn male son are the male appearance, and he was a nuthead. In that direction, she recalled, he was always lurking around, and he seemed like a creepy guy. He kind of looked like a cult leader and mass murderer, Charles Manson said.
One of Defeo's bad habits were partying hard, often bringing friends and acquaintances with him. Yet Defeo inherited his short temper from his father, said Rick Osuno, an investigative journalist who authored the book The Night Defeos Died. Ron S.R. was quite abusive to the children, especially Butch, Osana tells A&E, and Ron would go on a abusing spree and then go pray in front of St. Joseph's statue for forgiveness. And Ron S.R. bragged about having mob connections. So I feel like people in his family, if they did something bad, it feels like really bad, they just go pray and then ask for forgiveness. I don't think that's how it works.
I don't either, especially having his father know people from the mob. Like, that's kind of like, they're
Who brags about that?
Catholic.
Who brags about that?
Yeah.
Ouroboros says she's unaware of any incidents of Ronald Defeo S.R. physically abusing her kids, but confirmed that the dad was overbearing with his oldest son, and the neighbors would sometimes mention the father and tangential ties to organized crimes. We grew up at a time when the nuns in Catholic school could hit you, Ouroboros says. The father was probably very tough on Defeo as the oldest son. The father was a big guy and Ronald was not. Defeo implicates his dead sister, Dawn. And that is our podcast, and that is the story that we did today. And I really like this one because last week's didn't go as planned because we
No.
couldn't
It was
stop
kind of
on
all
it.
over the place.
Yeah. And we're going to have our first two podcasts posted or we're going to probably post them this weekend or Monday because we're editing them tomorrow. Do you guys have any questions about this story?
Kind of, not really. Like, just how, like, how long did he, like, get away with it? Like, did he even get away with it, or did he instantly go to jail?
No, he got away with it for, like a couple years, like, not a lot, like, maybe, like, 2, maybe. And then after that, they caught him, and then they found, since he killed 6 family members, he killed others, but 6 family members, then he got 6 counts, which was already to life, so they didn't have to put any more counts. And he was sentenced 25 from the beginning because of one of his killings, and then they figured out the other 6, so it was just life, and then he died in prison at the age of 69. What's funny? What's funny?
How you went super close and said 69. Like, how did... Now, I get why he, like... I don't really get why he did this, but I kinda understand, like, why he, like, murdered his father because he's, like, abusive and stuff. But, like, I don't...
But he like, I guess he had short temper from his father, and his father abused him. But he killed his whole family. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand why he killed his whole family. Probably didn't want anyone
Well,
Like,
for the money.
Yeah,
But he's the oldest, so.
yeah. He probably didn't want witnesses or stuff. Like,
Yeah.
or probably didn't want them to split it, because I think that's kind of how usually a lot of people do it, is they like have like
But that's
like,
way too
a will, yeah, and like they like split it up. I guess he just like shot everyone so he would get get all the money. All of the money. What the fuck?
Pause it. Pause. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the topic about.
Because you're sitting right on my stomach. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm gonna fart. It's crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the top 8, you guys. So we're gonna go back to Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Do you guys know who that is?
Yes. I mean,
No.
like, I know, like, a little bit about him. I just, like, was he, okay, so did he, no, he was the, okay, so he, my bad.
Okay, one second.
Oh my gosh, I have to pee. Go from Nemo.
Okay, so Theodore Roosevelt Bundy, I think that's his middle name, was an American serial killer. He kidnapped, raped, and murdered dozens of young women and girls. He confessed to 30 murders. He had more, but he only confessed to 30 of them. And he lived from 1946 to November of 1989. So that was only 43 years. So he was 43 years old when he died. But I think he deserved it.
Yeah, he definitely deserved it. He
'Cause
killed
he-
over 30 people,
And like
and he was only, like, yeah,
like,
and raped them. Like, that's a lot of people to be only, and to die by 43. That's an outrageous
How did
number.
he die?
Probably from, like, the electric chair or something like that.
yeah, or he
Oh,
just
yeah.
like was in. I don't know. He probably like. Who knows? It's Ted Bundy. And
He
then
probably
Oh
got,
my
like,
God, did that just, was that somebody pop?
I don't know. I went like. Girl, what is in your hand? Girl, that's you.
Oh, I have the notebook right here.
Oh,
No, you like moved your leg and I heard something. I was like, oh my
I
gosh,
went
I
like
felt
this.
that pop.
I went like this and it. Okay. So do you guys all know about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yes, I'm surprised he wasn't farther up on that list, to be honest.
I'm gonna shut
Yeah.
my gum.
I really want to go into facts about the number 1 guy. So, BRB.
Okay.
Okay, pause.
Wait, get in a different.
So he was 79 years old when he died, but the fact about, I don't know how he's number 1, because I don't know what he did, because I don't really know the guy, but when I searched something up, it said that he killed 10 people. So I don't know how he's number 1 if,
If, like, he only killed 10 people, like Ted Bundy.
yeah,
he killed
Ted
over
Bundy
30.
killed over 30 people, and he only killed 10 people. I don't know how he's number 1, but
Maybe
it may be
there's
the
something
like the
like-
way he killed him, or like he did
Like
other
how
stuff.
important the people were.
Or he did other stuff. Yeah, it could be that too.
Like if they're police officers or like
Okay.
working for the government.
Okay, pause, Daniela. I meant.
Introducing Fighter Elise!